Hey y'all, it's Kayla with For the Love of Kayla, and I am here and I am back with my review of Love Island. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get those subscribers up, okay? Because I'm not going nowhere. All right. So tell your friends, share, all those things, okay? We opened up this episode with all of the couples coming back. Everyone is still a little bit in shock at what Taylor did, what decision that he made. So the decision that Taylor made was basically choosing Clark over Alandria. Everyone was in shock at the villa for some reason. But other viewers like myself were just like, we saw that coming, okay? Because we see a different view than what they see. I feel like because they're in it, they can't see what we see. And it's unfortunate that they can't really see what we see. And maybe they do, they just try to be nice to each other. Where Taylor's like, yeah, I'm happy with my decision. He is also proud of himself for not falling to peer pressure. I think we all thought that. I'm like, wow, I'm surprised he didn't just choose Alandria just because he wanted to keep the peace. Which is so crazy and which honestly defeats the purpose of what this show even is. But let's move on. Alandria is chatting with Shelly and she's like, yeah, I think she's a little bit in shock, but that's a little hard to believe. Alandria is speaking to Shelly and is like, yeah, like he didn't even know this girl for 3 days and he chose her. And I'm like, okay, so now you're starting to process what we've been processing on our end, which is this man has been showing signs of not being interested. And I know that sounds really bad. Sounds bad what I'm saying right here, right? But it's true. I mean, we have so many, like I could pull out file cases. You see, I got my little professional stuff on. I can pull out cases where this man has consistently showed that he is not feeling her like that. Okay? One of the things she said that really provided strong evidence is when Ciara was a bombshell when she came in. There was a moment where they let the Islander men stand up if they wanted to explore something with Ciara, the new bombshell. Taylor was one of those people who stood up. Does that not say anything? It says wonders. So the girl wasn't even there for, Ciara wasn't even there for that long and Taylor stood up, let alone Clark coming in. He's like, oh, you. Also with Coco, he was playing last names, saying, Coco, I can see Williams. I'm gonna call you Coco Williams. Like, come on now. There has been so many different instances where this man has shown and has proven he ain't feeling you like that. Now, I think everyone is recoupling and rekindling how much they miss each other while they were separated, right? It was Casa and then it was the villa. And all these couples are coming back. Shelly and Ace have a sweet, enduring moment of them, getting back together. And I thought it was sweet. I thought it was cute. You could tell that they missed each other and that he's 10 toes on Shelly. And it was really cute to see. Moving forward, we see Ciara and Nick conversing and talking and catching up. I think both of them are recapping how they both didn't feel sparks with either one of their relationships. Nick was open and told her that him and Alandria did share a moment, but they knew immediately that it just was not it. Ciara also shared on her end with the person that she was with, Elon, that she didn't feel sparks with him either. And Nick, I thought it was the cutest thing of him saying, I don't want to be tested anymore. And I'm like, oh, is that not so cute? Like, he don't want to be tested no more. Get your man, Ciara. Lock him in. I think he's good. I think he's over the process because they put these people through a complete roller coaster. And I think he's okay with just being with his baby. And I thought that was really cute. So cute. You see how adorable TJ and Iris are. They're just giddy little kids like they're in high school. Like, you like me? I like you. I missed you. I missed you too. Even when I was with the person I was with, all I could think about was you. All I could think about was you. So they're both excited to cuddle at the end of the night and be together. And I thought that was a really cute moment. They just got me smiling. Just got my... This is not just natural blush. I put a little blush today, but adorable. And Chris, I don't know. I'm not really feeling this dynamic. She talking about how she might move to LA when her lease is up. He like, hey, just so you know, I don't care that you got a kid. She's like, oh, really? You don't care? He's like, I don't care. I don't really know what to think about this dynamic. I don't see much coming from it, to be honest with you. I think it's just convenient. I think Chris is playing the long game because he really wants Shelly. And Huda was just a chess piece in the play, to be honest with you. But I think she has calmed down a little bit before I get to my other intake about what happened later on in the episode. But I don't really see much about this dynamic. Honestly, like when they're on screen, I feel like skipping because I don't buy it. Okay, I think something that I've uncovered when it comes to the Huda, Chris, and Shelly situation is that Shelly is still open to explore things with Chris. I'm like, okay, I know we're getting a little closer to the end a little bit. We're at a really sweet midpoint, right? And for Shelly to still be in a place where she's weighing her options, I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm not sure if that is a smart thing to do because we're getting to a place where it's time for her to finally make a decision. They wake up, well, overnight, you see all the couples, it's a row of beds, so many different beds, right? And the two people who are sleeping solo are Elon and Alandria because they are the two single people out of all the couples. Overnight, you can see the night cam, and you do see Sierra and Nick doing their thing, and then you also see a little sesh with Angelina and stuff like that. So everyone's back. The morning happens and Amaya is like, thank you, I missed this. I would never take this view for granted. I think she's a ray of sunshine. And, you know, sometimes it can be like, girl, shh. And then other times I think she is a breath of fresh air. I think her spirit being there, she's there for a reason. And it's cute to watch. I was getting ready in the morning and Sierra did mention to Nick previously that Elon cut a C shape of pancakes, and here you go Nick like, let me fix that for her. I like that Sierra kind of trickles in a little bit of what she wants Nick to do, and Nick ends up picking it up just like a dude, like a true dude fashion. He does it right. I think it's cute. So all of them are kind of just waking up, breakfast is being served, different couples are serving breakfast, and I think it's awesome. We move into Shelly and Ace having a deep conversation, and their conversation is Ace being like, look, I'm ready to go to war. Is he ready to go to war? Shelly's like, okay, I see you. But then does the same thing with Chris. And Chris is like, you know that song by Stevie Wonder, You're My Shelly Amor. She was like, oh. I'm like, that was cute. I like that. I like how you did that. That was very creative. And even then, she's like, okay, I like that. That's clever. And I think with both of the dudes, she's kind of juggling the two. But once they both had their solo conversations, I love how Chris, it was really some grown man conversation where he was like, hey, Ace, can I pull you for a second for a chat? He helped Ace up. And I can't stand the camera crew. Y'all know what y'all did with that wide shot. I'm going to say that again. Y'all know what y'all was doing with that wide shot? I'm going to leave it alone. Sit down and can I say something? Was that not so attractive? That was sexy. Both of them having a grown man conversation that, I want her. I want her too. I'm willing to go to bat, but like there's no beef. There's no issue. It's just respect, man. Like I respect you, bro. And I'm like, there is nothing like just that moment was so attractive. If I was Shelly, I would have just did a little. Is it too late to? Both of them obviously want Shelly, and they both willing to go to bat for it, and may the best man win. Now, they all get this text message saying that there's going to be a challenge, heart rate challenge. So they all start to practice. Alandria and Ilana like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Everyone's practicing and already pairing up on who they're going to kiss and what they're not going to do, what they're willing to not do. So you see all these couples really try to pan out exactly what they want to do. I also didn't mention that Angelina wants Pepe. She was like, Pepe is so cute and I like him. And I could see it. I think they would become like hot together. you do see all the couples dress up, right? Everyone has their little heart rate monitors. The hot take of this challenge, okay? What I will say is everyone did what they had to do. I mean, these challenges are very intense. They're very sexual. They do bring out a prowl out of everyone, very animalistic, to where they're just on each other. And I think there has been some feedback that I read online where like the producers are trying to will in what the castmates are doing, and it's like, what do you expect them to do? All of these challenges are extremely intense, okay? Bringing out different sides to them that they probably never even wanted to do. Like, they're all on each other, so like, what exactly do you expect? You guys are turning up the engine in all of them and then telling them, hey, don't drive. We get to a few of the couples, everyone's coming out steamy, it's funny, I'm laughing, kikiing, smiling, giggling. Like, I think it was a fun moment for everybody, but I want to bring up maybe two couples. Sierra and Nick. When Sierra and Nick brought, I'm kind of moving a little backwards, okay? Maybe three couples. But Sierra and Nick did it. Nick is all on Elandria's feet. I'm like, oh wow, that was a lot. Sierra is a hot commodity. I think men and women want her at this point, but they definitely teamed up as a strong couple and being the main couple that was able to get everyone's heart rates up, so they won that challenge. So congrats to that couple. And I feel like they might be one of the strong top two couples that might win this entire show, in my opinion. Shelly and Ace, they're hot too. I mean, if Shelly locks in, they could be top one out of the Sierra and Nick couple. They could be the top one couple that can take this whole show and win, in my opinion. I did like the full circle moment of them pulling Amaya. I thought that was a really cute moment. That was funny. She was like, can we redo it? Can we redo it? Because they definitely went in. We get to Huda and Chris, okay? Now we get to Huda and Chris. Huda and Chris ended up doing it, and it was steamy, okay? But I think what I saw too, and gracefully, the producers edited more than what we could see. So I see that there's some mixed reviews of Shelly wrong, Huda wrong, Shelly wrong, Huda wrong. But in my opinion, Huda was doing too much, because she always does too much. She's been doing too much. Homeboy said she was doing too much. A lot of people see that she's doing too much, okay? There's levels to it. Obviously, they're all kissing on each other, but at some point, if you see that the other couple, like Chris is like wrapping it up, then you should be wrapping it up too. But hey, you guys, sorry for that technical difficulty. The mic went out. We're back, okay? It's giving you want what Shelly has. You see that Shelly is a hot commodity. Like, the men that come in be like, Shelly. And maybe she's expecting that in her orbit and what she's used to, men usually want her. But it's not giving that. I'm just going to wrap this up, okay? Because this is the bulk of the end of the episode. I think that I do think that Huda was wrong. And you can see, I guess, a little bit towards the end of the episode that she is remorseful, because it's like she cannot take what she dishes. It's as simple as that. I ain't even gonna drag it out. It ain't no hot, huge take. It's very that simple. She can't take what she puts out. Shelly is always a good sport. I think Shelly is always with the vibes. Shelly's with the shit, okay? But at some point, it's like, where do you draw the line and be like, you're doing a little much, and it's disrespectful. And they were borderline getting it in, okay? It was a lot to even watch as a viewer, and Ace is trying to hold it in. Ace talking about, I need a little sip. Vitamin water, plug. We're gonna work on that sponsorship. Yeah, well, Huda got Ace's heart rate up. So let's see how next episode is gonna go. Stay tuned. I will be around. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in a few. Bye.
It could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.